Should we start? So excellent. I think, uh, firstly, I would just like to start off by, commending all our efforts and especially the committee's effort. I think we started off barely a month ago with just an idea and a thought planted by our honorable chairman, Mr. Sayam Mehra, and taking from there, Nilesh Uncle, the committee, I, all of us, along with, of course, Rishti and Anand, have been able to bring this to reality. So I would like to commend the team, and we are extremely grateful for all your support, um, and having achieved this. So, and it's really set an exemplary benchmark that we have to keep crossing every year and doing bigger and better things. So, to start with, I think for each one of us here, if you can just, in a very brief, in a brief line, a sentence, give your key insight or takeaway from all the sessions, something that stood out for you and you're taking back home. Starting off with Neil.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So the key insight was coming here and discussing a lot of things with hearing maybe the Malabar story and also uh, how they had that idea of becoming number one. They're still not there. They're number six right now, but how that idea is what is driving them, and maybe that is what maybe should drive me also and my company also to achieve greatness. That is what I'm going to take back from here.
Absolutely. Okay, Maitri.
So it was a combination of a lot of things since past 2 days. It has, apart from just meeting people, it has also been very informative, very new insights we have gotten. Uh, we have come across different segments from manufacturing to wholesaling to having a retail. People from India giving their insights, and also from the family of Dubai who has come and shared out very transparently everything to us, which was the main takeaway. I don't see, although there was like, they could have been one of the competitions, whatever, but they were very open about all the challenges they faced, what are the upcoming market trends, innovation, and it is all in front of us to grasp and take it home now for us.
Ansh.
So I think yesterday and today it feels like we've gathered so much information and so many insights from industry veterans. I'm very grateful that we were able to not just listen to retailers but also wholesalers, manufacturers. We had Mr. Hitesh Shah who shared with us the legalities of actually doing business here, because it is one thing to just talk about what you want to do or what you can do, but it's another thing to think about it in a practical sense and to know the framework around which you will have to work if you are willing to expand in the way that you want to. And if I were to put it in 4 words, I think it is think big, do it right. That is what we learned, when we heard Chandu sir speak and all the other panelists. I think one thing that they really taught us was that even though a lot of us, especially retailers, we're facing price wars, in our hometowns or wherever we're doing business in. But I think it's very important, what we learned is that we should not give in to the price wars. We should stand our ground. We should maintain our high qualities, and we should maintain the prices that justify the quality of goods that we have.
So there are basically two key themes which I took away from today's meeting. The first one that really appealed to me was what Chandu sir and Sanjay sir had said, is that apart from the top line and the bottom line, we also have to look into the emotions that we are trying to sell. Because sometimes we think, how many kgs have I sold? How many thousands of carats have I sold? But that each piece of jewelry carries a story, and if we can associate with that, whether we would buy that piece of jewelry for our own wedding, then maybe it will help us connect to our businesses more. And secondly is investing into the people who make the jewelry for us, the workers, the artisans. Because at the end of the day, they are ignored. Even in my firm, I feel that they are ignored, and we should do more for them because they are the ones who are actually, enabling us to do that top line and bottom line. So I feel that those two key themes is what I will take away from this wonderful seminar.
Akshay.
Hello. Thank you so much. I think first of all, I would like to thank everybody. Nilesh bhai, the most important person today sitting here, because he's the the energy behind this session, the energy behind this tour. He was the one who called me and he's like, "Bhai, tu ticket book kar aur aaja." And that was the thing that brought me here. And this session has been like amazing. The pain they have taken to organize this trip. Nilesh bhai, Sayam bhai, I think Rajesh uncle, everybody, Nitin uncle भी आज आ गए. That was like a surprise, but उनके आने से एक वो energy अलग आ जाती है to every program. So I think thank you so much. The key takeaway was, there were a lot of things. Actually, कल से we are here and there were a lot of things that came in. Learning from the diamond auction, पता चला अच्छा, okay, this type of thing happen here. हितेश भाई के साथ में जब उन्होंने बताया कि these are the things that is happening, दुबई में ऐसा होता है, you can set up a company here, you can do this, you can do that. That was one thing. Today morning, Tahid bhai was like fab, मतलब उनका सुनने के बाद तो it was like, oh, okay, you can hit the rock bottom and again, you can fly such high and so with such a speed. इतना जल्दी हो सकता है ये, नहीं तो आया यार ठीक है 200-300 स्टोर धीरे धीरे 10-20 साल में खुलेंगे कोई, बट to hit the bottom and again to hit the top is what I would like, what I got it from him. उन्होंने बोला मीना ज्वेलर्स, संजय भाई, like think from your heart. So that is again a key word. Okay, think from your heart and mind. These are the two important things. चंदू भाई ने इतनी सारी चीज़ें बताई हैं. आई थिंक वी वेंट टू हिज स्टोर येस्टरडे. इट वाज लाइक होम. ऐसा अच्छा यार बॉम्बे अपना ऑफिस है जैसा, बीन टू सम ऑफिस इन मुंबई एंड चाय नाश्ता खाना पीना, लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स आर हैपनिंग. सो अच्छा इतना बड़ा सपोर्ट है, कोई कुछ पूछेगा कोई कुछ करेगा. तो रोहन भाई वॉज देयर विद अस. ही टोल्ड अस ओके आफ्टर ऑल द वर्क इज डन, ओके बॉस गो देयर पार्टी डू दिस डू दैट, जेन जी इज हियर, कहाँ जा रहे हो. So, that kind of connect, यार मतलब वो feel जो आता है, we've been very grateful कि इस type का session हुआ, हम ऐसा connect कर पा रहे हैं, we made so many new friends. पता था, okay, this guy, okay, he's from this, he's so and so. But, to come in such a platform, यहाँ के लग रहा है, oh नहीं यार ये तो boss, he's the guy यार, इसके साथ तो ये ऐसा हुआ था. And, we've created those memories, those moments. So apart from that, but business wise, yes, definitely, मतलब बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं आने के बाद. Things have actually changed. ऐसा लग रहा है यार दिमाग सुबह तक तो या कल तक तो कहीं और था, and today it is somewhere else. You can take off that speed, the quality, the time. So a lot of things are there. I have a list of things, but it was a fantastic 2 days till now.
No, excellent. I think all of us have very well summarized all the key outcomes of our sessions today. But coming down more to business, and we have two formidable retailers in our midst, Ansh and Neil, and of course even Akshay in the east. Just to hear from the three of you all, do you see yourselves opening in collaboration or by yourselves retail stores in the UAE or anywhere in the GCC in the near future?
I think so. I heard someone say that there are 200 nationalities here, right? So
yeah.
I think so. There is going to be a lot of effort being taken to set up a store here, understanding the dynamics, the demographics, the purchasing power, the people, and how they will be buying, what would they want. I think so. Malabar only has 3 stores in Bar Dubai. That is what they said, and they have different inventory mix in those 3 stores, is what he mentioned. So I think so. It's going to be an interesting thing to set up a store here, and it will take a lot of effort from our side to find the right inventory mix, and pockets of people also will matter. What type of people stay where and all that. So it will be a very interesting thing to take away and think about it. Like
and he also mentioned that they see GCC as the largest market outside of India, so it might be worth putting in that effort to evaluate.
Maybe something like put up some exhibitions or something here initially to see how
to gauge the response.
How does it work, and what is the response? What type of people come to buy, and how will be my brand be recognized here, and all those things
All
will
those, yeah, basically a detailed market study.
detailed
And then you
market
can sort of
survey
take a
and
call.
yeah, all those things will play a big part.
Ansh, what about you?
So Dubai has a very special place in my heart. I absolutely love Dubai as a city. I feel a lot. I feel like I'm at home when I'm here because I love the energy over here. I love how there's endless possibilities over here, and despite the endless possibilities, despite people from 200 nationalities over here, it doesn't feel like chaos. There's a structure around everything, and everything seems controlled. It's not chaos. It's managed chaos, which is what I absolutely love about Dubai. Now eventually, yes, who would not want to open a store in Dubai? If Louis Vuitton can open one of their biggest stores in the world in Dubai, then who am I to say that I do not want to open a store in Dubai? I would be lying to say that I don't plan on doing that at some point. But then there's two sides to this coin. I think one of the biggest takeaways that we had, that Mr. Shamlal ji shared with us, it's that India at the end of the day is the biggest market for jewelry in the world. So one of the ways that I think about it personally, currently we have 5 retail stores. We have 3 retail stores in Indore, 2 in Bhopal. So all 5 are in one state in our country, in Madhya Pradesh. So I think the goal for me as of now, if I'm thinking about expansion, is to first penetrate all of India. I think it would not be fair for me to say that, I want to just leave this country and go and try to penetrate another one, especially when the other country has many more global players right next to me ready to compete. So I think it's very important for us to think about it in a logical sense. If you think in just in terms of excitement, who would not want a reason to come to work here, every month or every 2 months? I'm always looking for an excuse to come to Dubai, and I want to specially thank Nilesh uncle for giving me this excuse this time. And I think it has been a great reason for me to be here, and it has given me a lot of inspiration. And eventually, yes, when it comes to the time when I am going to be opening in Dubai, I have Hitesh uncle's card, so I will definitely be reaching out to him.
Akshay, what about you?
I think, yeah, now the perspective has changed tremendously. It's not just retail. The Indian market is also big, the GCC is also big, the time is too short. Or kal we went to Gold Souk, or there were like hundreds of stores, और सबको देख के ऐसा लग रहा है यार. So I asked Tawhid bhai also today, like, why multiple stores in a same lane? So I got my answer. So it is like the main thing which has come to my mind now is not just you just don't think small. It's a crime. So it's true. It's a crime to think small. You think worldwide. You think of brand building now. The things I've seen. अब ऐसा लग रहा है यार, brand building is most important. Territory, country, region. It's not a matter.
No, absolutely. I think what Sayyam uncle said in the beginning of the day today, thinking small is a crime. So we don't have to come looking to Dubai every time we want some inspiration. We can go to Zaveri Bazaar and we'll find it right there. Now to hear from the manufacturers and exporters, Maitri and Mayank, what would your strategy be if and when you had to expand globally, let's say, beyond what you're currently doing? Mayank, starting with you.
My father and my uncles, they have been working in exploring the Dubai market for the last 3 decades. And we have been working here for the last 25 years. And they have done a fair amount of research. Now the baton passes on to us. So since we are a diamond jewelry manufacturing company, we understand there are certain qualities of diamond. It's not as homogeneous as gold. So there are certain qualities of diamond you have to work with to be in this market. And we have identified a niche, but yes, nothing is constant. The market's always evolving, changing with time. So yeah, I am excited to once again start the research on how we can further expand our work in this market and how we can cater to the tastes of 200 nationalities. So yeah, the strategy would be first to, once again get down on the field, do the groundwork, research what is selling, what is not selling, what category of diamond is moving, because now there's a new entrant called lab grown, which is a competition to natural. So, it's about balancing natural and lab grown and how to move ahead. So the time is now for groundwork, for fresh research from the scratch.
Got it. No, fair. And Maitri, what about you?
So I would come from the manufacturer perspective. Right now, we are completely into the domestic market. Whether I talk about the jewelry or Primark, the devotional segment, which comes from the deities of like God. talking about as a manufacturer of jewelry, taking from the domestic market to international market and specifically talking to UAE market has a lot of scope. It has a lot of protocols to understand to begin with. Uh, we can of course look into this market because this market is established in a certain manner, plus we are more coming from the gold perspective. So it's an established market. It is one comparatively, I won't say easier, but it's a great push for the domestic manufacturer to take first step towards the export market. Like it's the start, Dubai can be the start of something that is into export. This is what I feel. Second, when we came, like today morning when we were here and we were having the first discussion about the imports and exports, for Prima 24 carat, I was having this discussion where I was like, can we export? What are the protocols? So both the segments are different, but talking about UAE market, it's has a domestic player to go to international, it's one step better to begin with.
Got it. And just to get some feedback on what we as a committee at GJC can do. So of course, this has been our first attempt, apart from all the promotions that happened with GJS, to do something internationally. Which location do you think we should go to next to host something like this? Maybe in the next month, next 6 months or 1 year, you know? What would you recommend?
Can I start on this
Yeah,
one?
please. You can recommend two also.
No, the point is the way GJC, Sayam sir and Nilesh sir have done this for Dubai, it happened in 1 month, and the way they have pushed us, we have seen it. And the way they have done it, they have just taught us in simple language कि छोटा तो तुम सोच ही नहीं सकते हो अभी. So if you ask me, I तो wouldn't be shocked if they, like we tell them, oh, let's do UK or US market, and in next 2-3 months they'll be like, okay, done, let's go. So I think that market we can explore with them, and only with GJC.
Neil?
I was inclined on US.
US only.
US only more.
There's a strong Marathi population there.
Exactly. A lot of people have told me.
We can. And Akshay?
One suggestion for this is जहाँ भी next international exhibition हो, GJC का flag should be there, and be it as a youth या whatever it is, and we should be there at all those international exhibitions. क्योंकि आज यही पता चला, you should visit. चंदू भाई said कि यार सारे international exhibition visit करो. So we'll get a purpose कि नीलेश भाई ले जा रहे हैं, GJC ले जा रहा है to next exhibition. It is we have to go.
Mayank and Ansh.
I'll actually build on what Akshay said. I was going to say the same thing. So we are not addressing one country in the room, which is China, which is massive. And the Hong Kong show will be coming up in September. So I'll request Nilesh uncle to create something, sorry, Nilesh bhai, to create something around the Hong Kong show.
Hong Kong show.
So, it can be a learning experience because you have the entire Far East, Southeast market there. And we can do something with GJC.
If you have to beat the number one, you have to understand the number one.
Yeah, I agree with Mayank bhai. I think China and Hong Kong are definitely markets that we should explore because they have shown the world that by becoming the biggest consumer market in the world, they have forced all luxury brands. And even if we don't think about specifically jewelry, but if we think about luxury in general, if you look at all luxury brands today, they come out with collections in time for Chinese seasons, when they have their holiday seasons, when they have special occasions coming up. They come out with, a lot of their advertisements, a lot of the celebrities that they have in their ads, they're Chinese, or, they cater to that audience. So that's definitely one market we should explore. And that has started to happen with India also now. If you would notice, we just had Deepika Padukone, come out with Cartier and all their latest jewelry collections. She's the one who's working with them now. So I think that's a great market to explore. Also, I think US and Canada, because there's a huge Indian audience over there, and Indian jewelry brands have just started to penetrate those markets. So there's a lot of potential over there.
Fully agree. I think the biggest testament to China being a market is Apple had a dent in its earnings when China was shut for 2 years due to COVID. So home to all luxury markets, luxury brands today is definitely China and the US. Of course, US we have a very strong, which I've personally seen over the years in New Jersey, in Houston, New Jersey, Chicago, at least 3 places where I've seen a strong base of Indian jewelers. Just I would like to point out 3 learnings that have stood out for me personally. One has been what the Godrej Solutions chat taught us is that, you know, a 127-year-old safe company has now positioned itself as a security solutions company. So this we're seeing, and this is something that we should also adopt, and you know, large retailers anyway do, and jewelers in general, is moving from a product to a product plus services solutions kind of play, and then moving to a platform which is omnichannel, which Shamlal Bhai spoke about. So how do you traverse that journey from moving from a product to omnichannel, capturing that entire value chain in the middle? So that was one. And the second thing was what sir spoke about, which is sustainability. I think that really, I mean, that's something I resonate with for sure. Because the next generation of consumers will definitely care about where their diamonds are coming from. They'll want to ensure that their diamonds are not laden in blood. So that's definitely a trend that's going to play out as we move forward. So just to end this session, to all of you all, and this is open to any next gen. Sorry, you want to say something? Okay. Okay, so to anyone sitting here can also add to this. So if you had to describe this session and the last day, yesterday, because tomorrow doesn't come here, so just the yesterday and today.
I am the wrong person to ask because I wasn't there. I am the last person to come here.
But that's okay, you can just speak. So you have to describe yesterday and today, or for people who've just been here today, in one word, what would it be? Starting from the panel, and then everyone can give out their one word.
So one word would be inspiring.
Okay, and we try not repeating the words here at least. So inspiring is gone.
Yeah, I was also going to say something like think big, think from your heart. One word. What you said? No, have big vision.
You can think harder a little bit.
Yeah, like having a big
Ambition.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I would say exciting, because I see so many opportunities all around us, not just within India, but outside India as well, here in Dubai, and we have the whole world left to conquer.
I would say informative and having an open mind to grasp all the new knowledge that is coming our way.
Okay, interesting.
I just have one thing. WWW is what comes into my mind. World Wide Web or
Interesting.
work.
Interesting. Very nice. I think for me, I don't know the word, but it's basically, I have to think about it, but basically there's a lot to do. There's a lot that lies before us, and there's too short. The time is very short. So I think that was my
My dear, one word.
Yeah. So
One word.
I know, but potential is the word. Potential is the word. And anyone from the audience who would like to contribute to this,
Hello.
please.
Hi. I'm from Trichy.
Who's that? Oh,
My name is Shameen. I have a jewelry store in Dubai, Dera Gold Souk.
okay.
This session gave me a lot of brainstorming ideas, and I would say this is my next road, next step.
Okay. Excellent. I quite love that.
With your permission, can I get 5 minutes?
Yeah, please, 10 minutes.
Yeah, okay. Guys, we are here today for a specific purpose, and that is to learn. Am I right? Okay. Here we must be having manufacturers, wholesalers, retailers, all three, right? How many manufacturers in the room? Wow. How many wholesalers? And how many retailers? Okay. Now, you see, all of you are talking about possibilities of doing business with Dubai, with India, with all those things. But have you thought of the possibility of doing this business here? You see, we are 50 people amongst us. If all these 50 people join hands, If you decide tomorrow that you want to buy from her all your diamond jewelry and you decide that you want to sell him at the best price, the best quality, business is done. You don't have to go to China or India or Dubai. So let us all try and network amongst ourselves. You have 2 more days now, today evening and tomorrow morning. So you have 2 more opportunities to network, get to know each and every person. You've invested a lot of time and effort. So get to know your other people's businesses and try to forge relationships. When you forge these relationships, this becomes an important session. Now tell me something. You want to go to China, you want to go to America, fantastic. Now, hopefully there will be positive messages and many more people would love to join. How about a retreat, a 2-day retreat somewhere? Just to go and enjoy ourselves and talk nothing about business, but forging a relationship. How about that? I think that would be very positive. Secondly, how would you like to, you see, I am actually inspired today. And I spoke to Tawheed also, he's the chairman of the group and I'm the vice chairman. I said, where is my friend Arjun? Arjun is here? He had to go, okay. So, you see, I am thinking, maybe we form a similar group here in Dubai, okay, of the NextGen business leaders. And how would you like to have a relationship or a get together with this group of Dubai? It would build, my God, unbelievable businesses and friendships and relationships. So let's all first together today decide that we are going to go know each other, get to know each other. We are going to try and forge business relationships with each other. Try to be fair to everybody, okay? Be open. Business में कोई छुपने वाली बात ही नहीं है. Everybody knows what it cost you. So if I ask you something, if you tell me higher, I will know, and if you tell me lower, also I will know. So let's be fair to each other. Let's try and put a fair margin on our efforts, and let us forge this business. Let us take this relationship today and convert it into a beautiful partnership of businesses. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Chandubai, for the inspiring words. Already we had discussed with Suyash and with Nilesh Bhai, all of us should interact, talk together, sit together, should have interselling amongst us. But this is an excellent idea what you have given us, that it should not be Gen Next India, it should be Gen Next Dubai also, that we should form a relationship with. We should form a business relationship with them. And we at GJC are always ready for this kind of a relationship, having seminars here, maybe in Hayat, maybe some other place, because from India we could think of Hayat, maybe from here you can think about Goa? Yeah, saying Goa. So yeah, so we are ready for this and would request the entire committee at Gen Next to please take a call. We'll sit with him, we'll decide a date. Let it be 6 months from now or 8 months. Don't keep it immediately. We can't again and again. Yeah, let it be. And next season, if it is, then I would request Nilesh Bhai, next year again, we will keep the same dates as 28, 29, 30th. I propose Dubai only because it should be a get together of both the countries and not going anywhere for now. This should be an annual event for the generation next. There is a lot to learn. There is a lot to think. Today we have Hitesh Bhai who showed us a lot of ways that we can do business here. And in future, there are many other things which may crop up for us at India to learn and from our generation next for the youth of Dubai to learn. So Nilesh Bhai, this is from your side, and Rajesh Bhai next year is going to be the chairman of GJC, Rajesh Bhai Rokadeji. After 8 months in December, I am retiring. So I am very happy that now I will now go back to the youth. So thank you. Thank you. I think there is a thank you note speech or something, Nilesh Bhai. So yes, you please go ahead and you do it. I would also like to say two, 3 words. Anybody has any questions for the youth? Anybody here? Anybody wants to say anything? Any youth? Rahul Bhai, Shubham? Yeah, you have to. Ek karke.
Hi everyone. So it's a wonderful experience, and thank you everyone for making this happen. Especially the committee, especially Chandu Bhai, on all the Dubai team, Srishti and Ninad. So it's a great experience. So my key takeaway and what I would suggest that we can have for the next one, I was discussing with my fellow members. They were telling that, let's say for a retailer, let's say a retailer friend who has 5 stores, he is facing some problem. So I asked a person who is in this room, who has around 25 stores, कि इसका problem का solution आपके पास है क्या? So he was like, yes, this is a solution that we had. Now that person was having a problem. The guy with 27 stores is having a problem. Then what coincidentally happened was Shamlal Ahmed sir just came out. We asked them, उनको surround कर लिया. ये question का आप answer करें, हमें ये situation का solution चाहिए है. तो उन्होंने बता दिया. उनके पास 350 stores है. Of course he would have faced that problem. So similarly, ऐसा manufacturing वालों को भी हो रहा होगा, wholesale वालों को भी हो रहा होगा. So what if we have a similar format next time, where such discussions are happening? Such questions can be taken into consideration beforehand, and maybe it's a learning for every one of us. So far, today has been a wonderful day, and hopefully next time वापस मिलेंगे with a larger crowd and a much better gathering, much more learning to happen. Thank you.
बहुत ही बेहतरीन तरीके से आपने अपने व्यूज रखे हैं. मुझे Hello, good evening everyone. So it was a very inspiring and wonderful session, the whole of today, with various panel discussions. Also, what I would like to propose is, building on Shubham's idea, if we can have forum meetings. So I've part of different business groups where leaders from different industries come, and we all have forum meetings where, for example, one person is from the jewelry industry, one person is from, say, real estate, one person is from textiles, and we all share our problems of our business. And then of course, since all are different business leaders, so you get really out of the box ideas which you will never think, because when you're sitting in your office, it's like you're at the frog in the well. I mean, that's your whole world. So similarly, I propose if we can have forum meetings within the industry, and it does not have to be really within the same region. For example, a retailer in North, a retailer from South, a retailer from West, East, or Central India can all form a forum among themselves, and then brainstorm ideas, and also what do you say, put in the challenges that you're facing, and of course in the discussion some solutions will come in. Yeah, so this is something I want to propose, at least among the next gen.
Definitely, I think a similar construct is. A similar construct is explored by this organization called Ascent, which is led by Harsh Mariwala, where they form sub-forums, like you spoke of, 10 people each, who meet once a month and discuss. They're all from different industries, but discuss and just bounce off their problems and ideas. So we can definitely figure out a structure of putting these forums together.
Just to add to this, Suyash, like we also are thinking of something like a NextGen export, right? To address something like this. So just to add to what Shubham and Mr. Bhavesh said, that we are also working on something like that. Someone from the IT sector who's maybe an expert or who can advise on such problems, or maybe someone who is an inventory manager who can do that. If that is his expertise, then maybe someone from the NextGen can come and talk to the committee about it, and we will guide you to that. Not like that we would be the ones guiding you, but maybe someone from the committee will help you with that. So we are working on that as well. So,
yeah. So we're making an advisory committee, and in region-wise, in each city, we have roundtables. So we had one in Calcutta. We're having soon. We've identified 10 cities where, like Neil Bhai said, there's an industry expert who comes and addresses a gathering of not more than 10 to 15 people, so that the impact is measurable and trackable. And yeah, if you want more insights on what was held in Calcutta, we can ask Mayank is here. He can share
the gathering also, and also like a NextGen expert, right?
Yeah.
The expert panel.
The expert panel. We're setting up an advisory committee where we're getting on people from different domains to give us advice. Joy.
Yeah, so basically, what you said, the concept which you guys are talking about in terms of industrial heads from different industries and markets, there's something BNI Connect also is doing proactively. There are different chapters of BNI Connects in all different cities and states. So that is something that we can take away from BNI Connect, and it's something like that you mentioned in like the roundtable events that we're planning. We have around 10 to 12 roundtable events coming up in the span of next to 8-10 months, and that is something that we can think of. What we're planning on doing in terms of the roundtable events is we're specifically looking at the regions and the problems that those particular regions are facing. We're going to identify those and get on those people who will be able to advise us better on those terms. So of course, yeah, we can of course always amalgamate both the ideas. And going back to my previous thing, I already had a question, but it's a little anticlimactic now, but I will still ask it again. So I had a question for Ansh. Since, I mean, it was great to hear that, you know, you want to expand more in India. And we're, you know, all the time we're listening to like Mr. Shamlal today. They have extravagant budgets when it comes to research, IT, analytics, when they're opening a showroom, you know, because I myself have spoken to a lot of their purchase heads when they're opening new showrooms. When I had, you know, an example would be their Borivali showroom. So they told me about the detailed research and analytics that they do in terms of opening a showroom, like the small family owned jewelers opposite. They go and research their customers, and they have, of course, them being the conglomerates, they have the extravagant budgets, sizes for what they want to do in terms of where they want to open showrooms today. What I wanted to understand from your end was, you plan on opening, of course, how many other showrooms in India, places that are also not under your expertise. How do you plan on tackling the tastes, and how do you plan on researching the particular tastes and ticket size of the customers there, and how you will plan your inventory, particularly in those areas?
Well, I think it definitely, you know, there's a lot of research, on-ground surveys that need to take place before any new showroom, any new retail store is opened anywhere. Even if we open another store in our own city, you know, we're supposed to do that. So I think, you know, on-ground surveys of just, I mean, pretty much to similar to what you said. You know, you visit the stores, you understand how much their employees are being paid, you understand what the making charges are on different products that they're selling, what kind of varieties they are keeping. You check their Google reviews, you know, you check which employees are being complimented the most, so then maybe you can hire them. And then what you can do is you just need to, you know, find a couple of customers who are ready to talk to you. You know, some of their old customers who are ready to talk to you, and if they're ready to talk to you, they'll tell you everything, why they're their customers, why they're their loyal customers, and what it will take for them to become our loyal customer on day one. And I think as soon as we open our next showroom, I think you'll see how successful the strategy works out for us.
Looking forward.
Also, if I can make one more request to Sayam Uncle, if we can formalize this NextGen thing in Dubai before our September show, maybe you can then extend an invite for the NextGen Dubai to come and visit our September show. So Sayam Uncle, under your guidance, and Rajesh Uncle, of course.
I can say, but I am talking since morning, and Rajesh bhai as a vice chairman, now he's just launched in Dubai. Now he's launched in Dubai. So let him talk.
Very great. अरे आइए नीलेश भाई, आप भी आइए. बहुत ही बढ़िया सेशन था, आप सभी ने देखा आज का सेशन. मुझे लगता है कि जब भी एक बात चल रही थी कि स्मॉल एम इज बिग क्राइम एंड वी आर नॉट अ क्रिमिनल, वो वी आर नॉट अ क्रिमिनल, वो लाइन शायद छूट गई थी, इसलिए मैंने उसको ऐड किया. और प्रॉब्लम्स के लेके अभी थोड़ी देर पहले बच्चे लोग बोले कि मैं श्यामलाल के पास गए, हम लोग ये पूछे, ऐसा हुआ वैसा हुआ. मेरा एक ही कहना है, अगर ये आप गोल्डन वर्ड अगर याद रखेंगे तो आपको दुनिया में कभी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा. कितना भी बड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो दुनिया में, कितना भी बड़ा, उसका सॉल्यूशन बहुत ही छोटा होता है. अगर आपने वो सॉल्यूशन ढूंढ लिया तो प्रॉब्लम 2 मिनट में खत्म हो जाएगा. अगर आपने ये लाइन आपको याद रख लिया तो आपका कॉन्फिडेंस भी बढ़ेगा और आपको दुनिया की कोई ताकत रोक नहीं सकती आपके एम को काबू करने में. और नो डाउट ये नेक्स्ट जेन और जितने भी बच्चे अभी यहाँ से इंडिया से आए हैं, हिंदुस्तान से आए हैं, नो डाउट वी आर मीटिंग एट दुबई. बट जैसे कि हमने कहा कि हमारा एम को बहुत ही बड़ा है. आज 50, 60, 70 बच्चे आए यहाँ पे, जो नए यंग जनरेशन, जो नेक्स्ट जनरेशन हमारे साथ जुड़ने वाली है,
जुड़ चुकी है, उनसे अपेक्षाएं भी बहुत है, क्योंकि ये इंडस्ट्री बहुत बड़ी इंडस्ट्री है और इस इंडस्ट्री ने हमको दिया है और हमारी आने वाली जनरेशन को भी दिया है। तो जस्ट रिटर्न टू सॉइल, अगर आप लोग हमारे साथ खड़े हो जाते हैं तो इंडस्ट्री को सही मायने में सही सेवा भी होगी और आप खुद भी ग्रो होगे और खुद ग्लो भी होगे। मुझे लगता है कि केवल सिर्फ नेक्स्ट जेन दुबई में आके करना ये इसका मोटो नहीं है। सही मायने में अगर इसका मोटो है तो इंडस्ट्री को यूनाइटेड करना, इंडस्ट्री को ऑर्गेनाइज करना। और जो चंदू भाई ने थोड़ी देर पहले कहा, मुझे लगता है जब सेशन चल रहा था, सेशन पे भी ऐसी बहुत जगह ट्रस्ट क्या होता है। पहले ऐसा होता था कि अगर दुबई से लाया है गोल्ड तो इट इज प्योर, इट इज ट्रस्टेड। वो ट्रस्ट हम लोग ने कहीं ना कहीं खोया होगा, उसको हमको फिर से हॉलमार्क जब मैंडेटरी हो गया हिंदुस्तान में, उससे हमने फिर से उसको हाथ में ले लिया है। सिर्फ समय है कि उसको सही ढंग से हमारे सभी कस्टमर्स के पास पहुंचाना। उसको अलग अलग तरीके से हम लोग पहुंचा सकते हैं। आज ऑल इंडिया जेम्स एंड ज्वेलरी डोमेस्टिक काउंसिल के 10 से ज़्यादा प्रोग्राम है। हमें आप सभी की ज़रूरत सभी जगह है। केवल ऐसा नहीं है कि दुबई में हुआ है, नेक्स्ट जेन का एक प्रोग्राम हुआ है, ये अलग अलग टॉपिक पे हमने बात की है, यहाँ से सुन लिया, घर चले गए, बाय। इसके तुरंत बाद सितंबर महीने में हमारा एक शो होने वाला है, जीजे शो, उसमें आपकी ज़रूरत रहेगी। उसके पहले हमारा लकी लक्ष्मी होने वाला है, उसमें आपकी ज़रूरत रहेगी। अलग अलग तरीके के हम लोग बहुत सारे प्रोग्राम करते हैं, मंथन करते हैं, अब लाभम करते हैं। तो जीजेसी के जितने भी प्रोग्राम हैं उस सभी में आपका योगदान आएगा, तभी सही मायने में मुझे लगेगा कि यह जो आज हम लोग सेमिनार या वेबिनार जो भी हम लोग करते हैं अलग अलग तरीके से, उसका सही मायने में रिजल्ट आएगा। नो डाउट कन्वीनर, को कन्वीनर, जॉइंट कन्वीनर, जितनी भी टीम इनकी, मतलब जितनी प्रशंसा करूं उतनी कम है। सृष्टि ने बहुत अच्छा काम किया, निनाद ने बहुत अच्छा काम किया। कुछ लोग होते हैं पर्दे के पीछे काम करने वाले, कुछ लोग पर्दे के सामने काम करने वाले, उनमें से हम लोग कुछ है, बट ये एक टीम वर्क है। और हम लोग अगर यहाँ हैं तो टीम बनाने के लिए आए। जिस तरीके से मैंने देखा नीलेश भाई ने नए लोगों को मौका दिया कि आप बात तो करो, स्टेज फेयर हटा दीजिए, कुछ नहीं है, हम एक दूसरे के साथ इंटरेक्शन करेंगे, 100% इसके फायदे बहुत ज़्यादा मिलेगा। यस चेयरमैन, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक यू राजेश भाई। ये सिर्फ जैसे मैंने बताया, दिस इज नॉट जस्ट एंडेड हियर इन दुबई, इट इज स्टार्टेड हियर। अभी हमारा इसके बाद भी जब जीजेएस में इवेंट है, the team at the youth wing, the generation next, is going to handle the let's talk seminars which are going to happen at on the 25th, 26th, 27th. 3 days we'll do, and we'll do about nine seminars will be done, Nilesh bhai, 9 seminars, 3 seminars in a day, which will cover, of course, Hitesh bhai, you are required in Mumbai also on the 25th in the afternoon at 3 o'clock के आसपास इनका सेशन 25th को रखेंगे। 26 we'll have the banking seminar. Then whatever problems we've discussed here, we can have those seminars also on on those dates itself. Also, except this, there should be, the group is already formed. All the people who have already come here, the group should be permanent, and the interaction of ideas should keep on continuing when it is coming. Anybody wants any product which is they are not being able to find anywhere, any new machine, any new ideas exchange should be happening in that WhatsApp group, which is already there amongst all of us. And also all the photos also which you have clicked should come in that, so that hum log ko sab our memories are also there with us. And also one more thing I would like to say, then when I heard right now ki we have to go to maybe a UK or a US, I think from GJC next generation side only, नीलेश भाई, you are saying that मुझे भी बहुत काम है, busy हूँ, ये है, मगर there should be a separate group for everything. अगर if you want to go internationally fellowship, then the GJC next, there should be a fellowship director from your group who should be ready to take it ahead. 2-3 people's a group should be made for that. Another for maybe for a machinery section, intellectuals, for wholesale problems. So there should be a separate line of 10 people who should be given the work of this, and they should be taking it ahead internally and resolving issues. जो भी करना है, जो सोच आती है यूथ में, उसको आगे लेके जाना है। हमारे पास समय नहीं, इनके पास खुद है, और खुद ही ये लोग डायरेक्शन ढूंढने के लिए they are very much capable. So again I thank Nilesh bhai, my vice chairman Rajesh bhai, our past chairman Nitin bhai, I think he's gone away to the room because he must be very tired. He's here. Where is Nitin bhai? Okay, outside. Okay. Thank you again to Gaurav ji, IDT, who's always been my support here. Nazar bhai, who's always so he's bringing Kerala support to all of us here. Chandu bhai, Rajesh bhai, who's always again would like to thank them. They, Syria Jewelers is the convener for the international, I can say Dubai or Middle East to handle all the operations there. Again, I would like to thank Sunil bhai, Avinash ji, that they have always put their mind, heart and effort into it. Our sponsors again, Godrej, GJS, Gem and Jewelry Show. I would request all the people, all the retailers here who've come from India and from outside India to please attend GJS, which is happening on the 25th of September at Geo Convention Center, having more than 800 stalls, having more than 12,000 visitors and a gateway to buy before Diwali. So that is there. Then we have our Shriji, Sunil bhai always supporting us. Vaman Haripete, Neil bhai is here. Senco Gold opening their showroom in Dubai. They've opened already and a big opening is going to come.
Unique chain.
Sayyam Mera.
Anora Creations is here. Sukhen bhai, who's traveling with Nilesh bhai and Prima Art. Of course, Maitri, who's being always supporting with us with the trophies and the big help.
And special thanks to Prem Uncle, who had given us the dynamic chairman over here to GJC.
So one more thing. 7 o'clock is the award function. 1 hour is the time. I request all the youth to please be there because there are going to be 25 awards and each youth will get a chance to go on the stage. 2 of you all will be there on the stage to hand over the awards along with the chairman, vice chairman and convener.
Surely
so
हम लोग
9:30
तक के हम लोग प्रोग्राम खत्म कर लेंगे. 9:30 के पास you can go for your party. Don't worry. और ये भी है कि दुबई के जितने भी हुज हुए हैं वो सब यहाँ रहने वाले हैं, इसलिए इस अपॉर्चुनिटी को बिल्कुल मत छोड़िए. Please join us.
No, you want to finish? Maitri, we have only one late, 2 we have, but here is one. So we have just one, so I would request you to motivate more young women entrepreneurs to join GJC Next Generation so that we can have a stronger team of young women entrepreneurs also at GJC Next. And would request Nilesh bhai also that you made a committee, make a convener, joint convener and a committee, preferably a woman entrepreneur also should be one of 3. So not right now, but take about a few days, have an internal discussion with your committee who can go ahead so that we can start handing over the work to all of you all. So thank you, done from our side. Just rest 1 hour, 7 o'clock, please be here. People from Dubai are on time. 45 minutes. People on Dubai are on time. So ऊपर नाश्ता खा के मुझे लगता है कोई ऊपर नहीं जाए, इधर ही जाके अंदर आ जाए. Yes, outside.
Can we request all committee members to come up? We want to take a photo and then we can, along with chairman and vice chairman and Nitin uncle.